Hello everyone, you're on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. How's everyone doing today? Well, it is cloudy here and cold in Boise, Idaho today, and so I decided to finally get into my art room after 4 days of not doing anything and play with a die set that I received from BB Crafts and haven't had a chance to play with it, but I'm super disappointed with these. This set did not cut out very well. The papers were either sticking inside the dies or they weren't cutting all the way, and I was really disappointed in this. Some I cut out several and some I only cut out one because it was so difficult. But I do like some of the images that I was able to finally get cut out properly and show you guys. I love how this little star border here cuts out the negatives of the little stars, and I like that because I want to keep them and use them in other things. What else? Yeah, so I'm showing it everything cut out. There's a wreath die that I'm going to show you here in a little bit. It cut out just fine. I had no problem with that, which I was really happy about that because one of the reasons why I wanted this die set is for the little wreath that I can play with. Which I'm going to make some cards today on camera with you guys. Sorry for the blurriness. It will fix itself here in a little bit. But yeah, this one had a negative too. Made this really cool shape, which I'm going to use and make other embellishments out of. That's pretty cool. But yeah, this was one of the Christmas dies that I just got from BB Crafts not too long ago. I made all my other videos for them that I was supposed to make, and so this one was just for me to play around with, and I was disappointed. So I figured I had to jump on here and kind of whine about it. I was getting super agitated over it. I wanted to come in here and have fun, not be agitated. So yeah. So what I'm doing is just putting all these dies away. We're going to try to scoot some of these die cuts aside a little bit, make some room for me so I can make a greeting card. And I'm making some holiday greeting cards, but one is going to be a like Yule or winter solstice goth version, and then the other one will be like just straight up Yule. They're not gonna either one of them are not gonna have any words or sayings on them, because when I start handing them out around December, I will write in Happy Yule or Happy Winter Solstice. I'll probably do that because I don't have a stamp that says Happy Winter Solstice or Happy Yule yet. I say yet because you know, once I find one, I will get it. So this is all for my Gothic witches. I'm using 2 tones here for my wreath. I'm using a black and a purple, and I think I decided to go with the black on top, and because I wanted the purple just to be a slight accent color, not the main attraction. Do you know what I mean? So, but you could, if you got this die, you could. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend for anyone to buy this die. It doesn't. I know there's plenty tips and tricks for us crafters to use to make a non-good die set work better for us. But sometimes these die sets cost a lot of money. And so why would I want to go through an extra effort to make a crappy product better? Like I don't know. I'm complaining, but that's what I'm here for. If I find something that I do not like and it's not working for me, I'm gonna tell you, so like I'm giving you a heads up. But now that I have it, I will make it work for me to the best of my ability. I just figured if you're gonna pay money for something that's expensive, it should work really well. You know, you guys let me know what you think. How do you feel about receiving an inferior product? Which is weird because all the other die sets I have received from them have worked great. They cut like butter, they came out of the dies just fine. So I don't know what the heck was up with this one, but it was crap. um, One of those Christmas bulbs die cuts at the top of the corner there has a deer in it that you can color in, so you can use as Christmas ornaments for Yule cards too. So yeah, so I'm just gonna make this card. I'll let you continue watching for a bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna use some of that beautiful velvet ribbon that I got from BB Crafts as well. This stuff is just beautiful. I love using it. And it's probably gonna be on a lot of my holiday cards this year. So I just cut a small piece off. I'm gonna glue it on with some hot glue. And then just stick it down. And then I'll cut the excess off that's hanging over the edge. And I realized later on that this ribbon went on crooked. So it looks nice though. I like it a lot. And then I'll put that wreath on. After I get that wreath on, I'll put a bow on, and then I'll put a skull right over the top of that. So how is everyone doing? Depending on where you're at in the United States today, maybe you're trying to stay warm. Idaho is, some parts of Idaho are getting snow today. It's June. It's mid June, and we're getting snow. Not here in Boise, not here in the valley, but it's up in our mountains. It's pretty chilly today. And then if you're like in the middle of the country, you're probably overheated or hot. Our weather is pretty crazy this week. And it's only Monday. What the heck? So I'm going to tear a little tiny piece out of the scrap paper I had just on my floor pretty much. And I'm going to glue it behind the skull and then just cut off the excess that's hanging off. I wanted his eye sockets to be dark, and then I'm going to take a white pen that I got from Dollar Tree and just put like little white dots in the middle, kind of like his eyes are glowing inside. And then before I glue him down onto the wreath, I will pretty much do the same thing to the bow that I just did for the skull. I'm going to put a backing on it. So before I glue those down, see? I think it gives it a nice creepy look, doesn't it? I think at this point my husband, oh no, okay, so I had to stop and find some paper to glue on that, but it was after I was done cutting that out, my husband came in for lunch and said I had to eat. So I was like, oh, hold on, I gotta finish filming and then I'll go eat. My stomach was being funny too. I was like, he he told me he was going into the kitchen to start on lunch, and I was like, I'm not hungry yet. And then it was the weirdest thing. As soon as I started smelling the food cooking, my stomach started like doing that gurgle, like I'm hungry gurgle, like or growling. And I was like, oh, I hope he hurries up soon. I'm getting hungry. I think this little bow is quite cute. I don't typically work with bows unless it's holiday stuff. Then bows are okay. Yeah. I do put bows on when it's a holiday related item. But this one is quite cute. And it's very easy just to glue it down on some other, a different cardstock and fussy cut it out. It's super cute. And I think this one, the dye for it was fairly okay when I cut it out. I did have to run it through twice, and then it cut out just fine. But then if I had to run it through more than twice, they would stick really well inside and I had to like take my little pokey tool and like dig them out a little without ripping them. And trust me, there was at least one that I did rip and had to throw away. But you know that this is the struggles of being an artist and crafter. See how cute this boat is? It's adorable. And it's just gonna go right down there. And I think I'm pretty much done with all the fussy cutting now. And I just start gluing stuff on, and I'm almost done with this card actually. And then I put the skull right there in the middle of the bow. I mean, the bow alone with the skull on it you can easily make up a bunch of those as embellishments and just keep them on hand, which I think I might do. And then you could just, you know, take them and plop them down on stuff, and it's done. And then I'm taking this, like, present here with the skull, which came from one of my cut and collage books. The newest one I just received is the Gothic one. It had a lot of like Gothic Christmas vibe in it, which was really cool. It kind of surprised me, but I like it. I like it, and we're gonna use them. These snowflakes. Some of those snowflakes were a pain to cut out as well. That's why I didn't cut too many of those out. Which is okay, because I have other snowflake dies. Not too many more, but I do have them in my collection. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to place on here. So I will end up gluing those down, and then I'll put some gems on there. And then I think I put a black candy cane on the inside, and then I'm pretty much done with that. So I will let you finish watching this part, and then you'll see me move on to another card, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. We're gonna make another card, but we're gonna go with traditional colors this time, with the red and green, and I'm gonna make it in a way that it, to me, says Yule card, or winter solstice card, right? And not Christmas. And we all know that Christmas, winter solstice, and Yule, all the symbols and colors and traditions all blend together. So, I hope you can see what I can see in this next card. To me, it doesn't say Christmas, it says Yule. Okay? So, I'm just getting my tape on. I'm going to use a scrap of this red paper that I have. I like this, it kind of looks like a paint pour. You know how people pour paint in layers onto a canvas? This red paper kind of reminds me of that, and it's super cool, I think. And I love the pops of like yellowish gold in it. So I'm just trying to decide what area I want. I kind of like smacked it down on the table, like I didn't want it to get away or something. So I'm just going to cut the excess off my card. And then for this one, I'm going to put some of the red velvet ribbon on this one. But I'm going to add a bow to the red ribbon. So I think it looks really cool. It does make it a little bit more puffier, like if you're trying to put it in an envelope and put one stamp on it to send it off to someone. You might need two because the bow kind of makes it like stick out a little bit more than usual. So for this wreath, I'm going to go with two-toned greens here. A light green and dark green. And I think I put the white green in the back. No? Maybe not. See, I forgot already. And it's only been a few hours since I made it. But you see that red bow there? I showed that off in a previous video on what you can do with this ribbon. Make bows, type video. So, it looks really pretty. I love the look. So I'm just going to glue that down with some hot glue. And I'll put the bow at the top. And then I dropped the ribbon in the bow. Didn't get it straight, so I had to quickly straighten it. And then at first I thought I put the ribbon on the wrong side of the card, so I had to look at it real quick and make sure. So I thought the tails were just a little too long, so I had to cut those off. Because it would have went like right over the top of my wreath that I wanted to put right in the center on the front of the card. And yeah, I really don't know how else to describe. Have you ever just had one of those days where words and thoughts aren't coming to you as easily as they should? It is a cold and cloudy day today, and I feel like I just want to curl up in a blanket, drink some hot cocoa, or some pumpkin spice coffee. Something like that, right? It is a Monday though, so I'm trying to get back on track. So I guess as you can see, I'm having an off day. We all have one of those. Tomorrow, Tuesday, though, I have to get my butt in gear. I have physical therapy at 8 a.m. in the morning. Holy crud. I don't like the early mornings. Drives me nuts. And then afterwards, I think I might swing by the Dollar Tree real quick before I head to babysit the doggies again. The furry angel babies. They're so sweet. So tomorrow I'll be doing some more watercolors. Actually, I've been getting a lot of good compliments on the watercolors, and I've had a lot of people show interest in purchasing them. So, yay, right? So yeah, that wreath goes right down on the middle of my card. And then I decided that I want these holly berries in the corner. I put one at the top corner and one at the bottom corner. And then I will put some stars in the wreath with some gems. And then I think I pretty much called that one good too. So, yeah, I'm playing around with the red dots, but they ended up being too big because I wanted them to go on the holly berries. And so I ended up putting gems on the holly berries. Yeah, see how big that is? No. Scratch that idea. Um, so if you have watched this far so far, thank you so much for tuning in and watching my channel. If you could give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment on which card did you like the best. So towards the end, I will show you both of them side by side, and you let me know which one is your favorite one out of the two. You know me, you know what my favorite one is, which is the Gothic one. But I am a traditional colored Christmas girl. Does that make sense? I love my green and my red during the holidays. But I'm loving this Gothic Christmas look as well. If you are brand new to my channel, if you go to my YouTube page and go to my About section, or it might say See More, I have a whole bunch of other social media links that you can go follow me on and support me there. And I have some Amazon wish lists that I have created for either my birthday or just, whatever day or holiday. Gift ideas if you are interested in getting me something, or just wanting to support my crafty habit, because this can get kind of spendy if you're not careful. So yeah, go check me out. I post on other social media links, so yes. I will leave you here for now, and I will let you finish watching the rest of the video in peace. Have a beautiful day. Bye.